Hello all, welcome back. Now we'll resume seeing the conditional statements. In the last session, we have seen whatever the if statements. Now it is like no time for checking the case statement. So before doing the case statement, like what is the syntax and all. Okay, so case statement, what is the difference between if and else statement? So if and else statement, it will work on the condition, whether it is true it will do, whether it is false it will try to take as per the case statement. So if condition is true here, in this case, and in this case if the condition is true it will be doing that, and if else condition is false it will go into the else. And here that one, if the condition is false it will go to the else statement, like that. That is, it is working on the condition whether it is true or not. But here it is not working on the condition case statement, it works with the output of the value, works with output of certain value, actually output of value. Of course you can merge this thing with condition, and no need of even the case statement. That's what, it will not be available in the Python, but these programming languages will have this, so we can see that particular case statement. So works with output of the value. The output of the value, it can be anything actually. So here, in anything in the sense, only three types: integer, or a string, or whatever the character. So there is no differentiation between the character and string in the shell scripting. So let us check both. Okay, so this is whatever integer, character, string you can do. Let us check all the three, and then we'll try to see the program on that. Okay, now what is the syntax of the case statement actually? So simple, you have the case, and then whatever the variable you can say, like whatever the variable, and in, and then you need to say if the number is one or something, right? I want to do addition actually. So this is one, you can do something like this. Two, you can do whatever you want to do. And then star is the default. If the condition, like in else, if else, if like else, it is the same actually, means default. If it is not able to met anything, it will come to the default actually. So we will take a program like adding, let us assume with like take two operands actually. So this first case we will see with the character maybe. Okay, so character or integer, we will try with integer as it is actually. So one for addition, one for addition, and two for subtraction. So user enters one, we will do addition after taking the operands, and then two for subtraction. The second case, we will use plus for addition, we will use the symbol which is character, so minus for subtraction. Of course you can extend this program for multiplication, division, remainder. To save the time, I am just using only for addition and subtraction. And the third thing, you will say that one, add for addition. Okay, so I will take add like string, like subtract for subtraction, right? Okay, so this is how we will do. So let us check with these programs directly, we will try to see. Okay, so like case statement, what is that we need to do? Okay, character check, character test. Okay, so let us do now this way: user bin environment, and then bash. Now we need to take input from user. This is character, so add plus one, like we will give the message actually. So enter plus for addition, and minus for subtraction. So like minus n we need to give, then read whatever the symbol, I just say symbol actually. Okay, so case symbol, so based on the symbol we will do the uh, like, so this is for this, and we will also ask user to enter two numbers actually. This is for operands, so operator is plus, so I'll use echo minus n, and then read num1, n1 I will say for simple thing, case symbol in. Okay, so now I have whatever the case symbol. If it is plus, right, then I need to say result actually. I need to do the evaluation. I will do with expression. You know that one. Another two ways also there, but this is preferable way. And going forward, I will only mostly I will do only with this. And I say echo uh, result of addition. Addition is okay. Dollar result, right? If it is, and then end of the statement you need to give this particular quotes, then only it will recognize that one, that is the end of the statement. So I am copying these three lines because I don't want to repeat this. Just I need to say minus and result of whatever. So I just say this one. Okay, now if it is invalid symbol, echo invalid. This is last statement. It is option whether you want to add or no, because that anyway it will be end of this case statement, so it is not needed. And the last statement will be reverse of case actually. So ESAC, like in if FI you are giving the same thing for the case statement, reverse of that. Now we will check on this particular program. Okay, so need to change mode u plus x case. Okay, now I say whatever, enter two numbers, I give 10 20. Addition and subtraction, I will give addition. So you can see here 30. So now enter two numbers 20 34. I give subtraction, and then you can see here it is 14 actually. So that's what we have for the addition and subtraction. I forget to give the colon and this one because that is not in a proper format. So if I give like this, then it will be in a proper format. Okay, so this is case statement for symbols. So let us check with this same thing with the numbers actually. So I say with integer, right? I just say yes. Okay, now let us try this. So it now we will not take, we will say enter one for addition and two for subtraction. So remaining thing you can like you can enhance these for multiplication, division and all, you can enhance actually. So here the small modification, so you are doing this and then you need to say one for this and then two for this. And in the earlier case, minus you are given simply, or you can also give with the double quotes. So either way it doesn't matter actually. So here you can also give with double quotes actually. So let us check this one. Now case int, I need to give two numbers, 10 20 I have given, one for addition, right? So I give 10 25 something and 2, so it will be minus. So it is not like you need to give without quotes, you can give with quotes. Okay, so now the same thing we will modify for string actually. So I say case um, string case str test.sh. So here enter one for addition. So I say enter string addition. Okay, I will say just add. Okay, so y2 for plus, and I just say for minus. Okay, so now I will use the same option. Now I will use plus. Okay, and I will use minus. Okay. So it is not needed to use double quotes, not mandatory. That's what I'm telling you in two options, so that you can understand that either of the way you can do. Okay, so now let us check case string test. I have whatever the 10 20 uh, addition, right? I need to say add. Okay, invalid input it is coming. Okay, we are not doing with sorry, I need to say add, right? Okay, so string we need to give, not with symbols. Okay, so now add, subtract. Oh, so now 10 15, any value doesn't matter. So I say add, right? Now addition. Now I say 15 29 or anything, then minus 14. So subtraction. So, and if I give any other value like multiplication, two numbers 10 20, like multiplication, it will be invalid input because we are not entering that particular input. So this is whatever the case statement with three ways actually. So integer, character and number, integer, character and string. Now let us test this one. We can also like user enter number, whether it is vowel or consonant, we will test actually. So what is vowel. So if it is AEIOU, it is vowel. Other than this, it is consonant. So let us test on this, how we will do. This is very interesting thing. So let us assume, I hope you know that one. We already discussed in the Linux basics. So let us assume I want to know from the user bin whether if it is starts with A or starts with C, right? All files I want to know. So you will be saying like this. Too many files actually. Okay, so ARC, this symbol actually. So this the same thing. It will be you will be using in the uh, in this particular switch statement actually. So let us, okay, so let me show you. Here we will go to the user bin. Okay, I will say YZ, only YZ I want actually. Okay, so let us do like this. So YZ we want this one. So the same thing you can do like this actually. So means what, either Y or Z you will be taking. So now let us assume you want from X to Z actually. So then you will be using something like this. With the X, so many things. Okay, so I say X star. So many there for X actually. Okay, so uh, T. So you can just take STU. Okay, so STU. If you see this one, S to U, right? I give star actually. So then it will be starts with S or T or U. It will be displayed actually. So the same thing we are going to use in the the this switch statement. So let's go to these shell samples and then conditional statements, and then whether it is vowel or not, or consonant dot sh. So we need to first user has to enter certain whatever the character. If it is A or E like that, then we will be saying that one whether it is vowel or consonant. So we will say echo enter any mm, like alphabet A to Z. Okay, so small letter or capital letter doesn't matter, right? So read alphabet, I will say, then case alphabet in. Okay, so in. Now I need to see whether it is A or capital A or E capital E, and then this is the R symbol, then IAEIOU, right? I, and then this IO capital O, and then this is the R symbol actually. So either of the thing, IOU. Okay, so now I say echo vowel. I just say this end of the statement. Now if it is not like that actually, means what, B, B to D, or capital B to capital D, and then R, uh, then E, right? Then F to GH actually. So I say F to capital H, R, and then FGH, I, J, I to N, right? Comma, I, comma, N. Then MNO, then P, P to T, T, right? ST. Then after U, it will be UV to Z, right? V, Z. Okay, so this is how you are doing this one. Of course, I need to give these braces, otherwise it is not going to work. Give me a second. Okay, so this is how we will be doing. Okay, so I will say that one echo consonant and end of the statement. I say this one. Uh, this will not never it will come, maybe unless until user enters digits, it will not come here. ESAC. Okay, so here after A, B to D, right? Yeah. Then E, F, G, F to H. This symbol signifies the range actually, and individually that is okay. But if it is, this is symbols signifies the range. So if B, then E, F to H, then I, then oh here it is not I. This is J, J, J to N, M N, then O, then P to T, then U, then B to Z. Okay, correct. So now let us test on this. So I just say change mode U plus X vowel, and I say vowel or consonant. Okay, I have not used this uh, minus n option because it is asking in the next line, which is not uh, the proper way. Okay, I just say A, so it is vowel. So I say Z, it is consonant. Anything number, it is invalid input. So you can also test with capital A, capital E, anything you can test actually. Okay, so capital O I will give, A I O U, right? M N I will give actual capital N consonant. So like that you can test on this. So this is for the strings. This is for the range and all you can see actually. So that is for these all case types of this type of statements also you can do in this. So we have seen whatever the let us see whatever the yeah, this is the syntax, so which we already see. Now let us see the programs whether we have missed anything in the slides, so that we will cover that if you have missed it. Okay, here, yeah, so the same thing it is explaining in this slide. Case $1 is for the command line arguments, which we'll see in the upcoming units, and minus h is for help, like that. So and we have seen whatever the 1 2 like this arithmetic operation, so you can extend for the other thing. So this is for whatever the symbols actually. So as you know that one you can give in the double quotes as well. And this is for add and subtract in a string. The same thing we have executed actually. So the same thing we have executed, enter any character, so and then enter other than alphabet. So this is the range and the thing. Same thing you see in the whatever we have seen in the Linux basics with the that particular meta characters actually. And here this is how you will be doing this program actually. So now let us check on this. We are supporting these particular commands like cat, wc, sort, rm, ls. Okay, so now let us do this. Okay, so now vi execute command test. Okay, so what we are trying to do actually, so let us assume let us assume I say ls, I say this one. If I say ls actually and give this particular argument, I want to store show this one. If you see this one, ls, it is like ls, if you are giving, then you are giving a long listing actually. And if you are telling rm command, you are telling like no minus I, ignore case. So like no minus I is not ignore case. In this rm it is like minus I is interactive actually. So means what, you are telling whether to delete or no. So yes means it will delete, otherwise no actually. Okay, so these all these commands you are executing from this program actually. So let us test on this, and then we will see, right? So here we are reading the file name, and then we need to do that operation. So let us assume I have given the biggest number, something like this. Okay, so now if user enters this one, I will be displaying like this, and user enters cat, I will be displaying like this, and user enters rm, I will be doing like this minus I. Then remove regular file, I will say no in this case, because we don't want to lose this file. And if you want to delete, you can say yes. So and then word count, assume that word count like this we want to say, like whatever the 15, right? You want to display all, you can do that, whatever the number of lines, number of words, and then number of the characters actually. Okay, so let us test this particular program. And so in one program only you are supporting all this rm, ls, cat, right? Anything you can also support actually. So uh, so what is the file name? Execute command. Okay, so now let us bin bash I will use. So I will ask user to enter a file name. Enter file name. So to perform like ls cat and mm, pwd like file name is not needed, right, for this. Then the word count and sort, maybe what is this, another one, sort, like word count we have given rm, right? So to perform this particular one. Okay, so now read the command we are reading. Then we need to enter file name we are yeah, reading file name. So I say file name. So now enter command. Okay, so I think this is to perform. Okay, enter command. Okay, I need to give enter file name also. So anyway, this message is there for that. So now read whatever command actually. Maybe this two we will put before that, so it doesn't matter. So first we will enter the command to perform, so that you know that. So now whatever dollar command, so we need to see whatever the command actually. So if it is ls, right, then we need to say like what is this. If it is ls, we need to say command minus L and then file name. So we are displaying that, and that is end of that. And then let us assume if it is cat also, let us assume, okay, ls and both are same actually, right? So cat we cannot use. So if I say cat or uh, whatever, like sar, both are same actually. So I will say whatever the command. Then cat or sort, we are not going to change anything. So I say file name. And then if assume that if it is ls cat, we have seen a wc. Okay, so because even the wc also same thing, but let us only give whatever minus lines and minus words. Okay, so that we'll differentiate on that. Otherwise you can give like this if you want. Rem rm, let us assume if you want to do a rm, then uh, like interactive, if whether we want to delete this file or not. So we will give. And then otherwise like whatever we have seen, ls cat sort wc rm. So like I will say that one not invalid option. Okay, so this one esac. Okay, so this is how we will be doing. So now let us check. Let us give some file. Okay, we need to change more these. Okay, so I say touch f1.text, which is empty file. We'll give for removal. So that's what I have given actually. So now let us say we will, yeah. So I'll say first ls actually, and then I will give the file name as biggest num.sh actually. So it will be giving you ls minus l, right? And now I want to say whatever the cat. Now let us give if test actually, because that is a shorter one. Okay, so I am giving that file name. Yes, cat it is doing. So you want to perform multiple commands from the same shell script file. So that is the intention. So I say I want to test wc, maybe same any other file you can give case str test dot sh actually. So then it will give whatever the number of words, that one. And then sort also, let us assume I want to do the sort. Okay, so we will give the biggest number, anything, case nested if. Okay, so nested if test.sh. So if you see this one, it the file been sorted actually. So if you it is sorted, it will not be any meaning. You need to take a proper thing, and text file you need to check on the text file actually. Okay, so now this is for our sample. So I just did that. Then rm. So now let us assume I want to do rm. Now f1.text actually. So if you see this one, if I say it will ask this one remove regular file. I say no actually. Okay, so now let us see this one. We will try to remove this time actually. Now I say rm. Now I will say f1.text. Then yes, I will say that. Now if you see this one, that file got removed actually. And then now let us assume I will give something, anything pwd, right? Then enter file name. Okay, so whatever the if test, anyway it is going to fail, so invalid option it is given. Okay, so this is how you are doing the case statement for, like, if you want to execute multiple things from the same file. I hope, yeah, so I hope you got the uh, like no got the content from this, and hope you enjoyed the session. So we, like, if you have any comments, you can put into the comment section. So and then okay, then thanks for listening. So we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.